Bitcoin started to move, but please get ready for this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi, and yes, I say BAM a lot. In today's video guys, we're gonna take a look at some really cool news, very important news for all of you out there. Also gonna take a look at the Bitcoin charts, as a lot of cool things are happening to Bitcoin at the moment, price-wise. Yes, we're gonna take a look at the Bitcoin chart, and yes, of course, an inspirational quote, short but powerful, because today is training day. I need to go do my Muay Thai class again. So let's quickly jump into that news that you really want to hear. Bam! Guys, the news for today. It's not a news item from one of the websites. It's a news item about something that I have been creating with a really cool team. And I've given you hints last week. The first hint was BAM, and the second hint was also BAM, and I told you go Google and find it. And a lot of you did find it already, and a lot of you did already sign up. Thank you for signing up. Thank you for all the trust. Thank you for understanding what I've been building. Now, the full hint, the last part that you needed, was Didi. So then you have Didi Bam Bam. So for ones that now want to stop the video and search, go and search, but I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. In the last 10 years, I've been in this industry since 2013. In the last 10 years, I've been doing all the things that are possible in this industry. Trading, investing, hodling, ICOs, IDOs, IEOs, whatever happened, multi-level marketing, I did all of it. And that was the first 10 years of my complete Bitcoin history lifestyle. Now, I am going to do something else. Why? Because there's one thing that I learned of those last 10/11 years almost now. And that is, we are lagging education. The only thing that is important in this industry is education. And then of course, that is why I became a YouTuber. I make YouTube videos every day, because I want to educate people about what is happening in this industry, how to trade, how to handle Bitcoin, how to ride the 4-year cycles, all of that stuff. That's all education in YouTube. But lately I started to think, how can people find that information back in YouTube? It's just impossible. You can't go and watch all the thousands of videos that have been created to be educated. And one of the quotes I've been using a lot in the last couple of years is, education is the most powerful tool in the world to change the world. And I believe this world needs to be changed. And to start changing the world into a world that I want to live in, probably you also want to live in, and also my next generations, the kids, your kids, my kids, to live in, I need to start educating the world in a more structured way. Because education is the most powerful tool to change the world, and we want to change this world. So I started to think, a guy came to me, he's like, Didi, I want to help you with building something really cool that will educate everyone in a fun way. And I was too busy in my head to understand exactly what he wanted, but then he started to send me a white paper and everything else. And that is why I understood, yes, this is the thing I'm gonna do now, just before the Bitcoin bull run starts. I'm gonna work hardcore, really hard, to get this up and running as soon as possible, so that all the people out there can be educated, guided from the complete beginning. What is a Bitcoin? What is a blockchain? What can I do with it? Why is it changing the world? Why is it important to understand everything about Bitcoin and blockchain? And guide you from that baby phase to the first step to become a teenager, then again to start running as an adult. And all in a very fun, interactive, educational way. And through that, I want to leave behind something really cool that will educate everyone out there about Bitcoin, blockchain, life, mindset, everything. And the only reason I'm doing it is because I think education really is the most powerful tool to change the world. So if I want to change the world, want to leave behind an amazing place for my kids and for the next generations, I need to pay more attention to educate all the people out there. And from all of those thoughts in the last 10-11 years, guys, this platform is now being created with an amazing team. I'm fully supportive of this. The team is really working their asses off to pull this off in a really cool way. But if you want to know more about it, you just need to go and visit the Telegram group or our website. Just go to the website didibambam.com to find out more. Because now you can still become one of the OGs that is going to build this platform together with us. Because it's not going to be a very centralized entity that is running this service. It's going to end up community driven, guys. But we want to build it with some OGs that want to become the pillars of this community, that have the same philosophy about life, that want to change the world to a better place through education. And we all know that Bitcoin, blockchain is the future. So we need to start preparing those people out there for the future, not for the past. Because that is the most vicious and important thing about education. You can also use education in the wrong way. And I believe that's exactly what most of the schools are doing nowadays. Governments are telling the schools to educate you in a certain way so you become a slave of that system. So you start to run that hamster wheel until the moment you can't run anymore and you fall out and you get a burnout. That is the wrong education. That is using education to create a robot out of you that is just there to pay tax. You're just a number. You're a number that is worth a certain amount to those governments. We want to do exactly the opposite of that education, but we need some OGs, we need some same-minded people to become pillars of didibambam.com to help us grow. And we already started to include a lot of old VIP members that have the same mindset, and they are signed up already because they understand exactly what we're building. And this time, everything is already there. We have kick-ass graphics, we have kick-ass videos, we have even kick-ass t-shirt designs that's going to go live, limited editions. There is already a kick-ass children's book. There's going to be a kick-ass mini Telegram app that will keep the community interactive. So no, not the goal is again to create a meme token or a meme Telegram app. That's not our goal. We already invested it, we already paid for it. This Telegram app is just there to make an interactive surrounding for all the people that want to become part of didibambam.com. If you have more questions after looking at that website, didibambam.com, please, there is also a link to the Telegram group. Join that Telegram group, completely secured Telegram group. There's a lot of team members, I think around 6 team members now, answering all your questions. Whatever question it might be, just be honest, just ask it. All the questions will also be, of course, logged, will be used in the frequent ask questions section of the website, etc. So we are really taking this very serious, and we are going to make something really cool, structured in a very fun, educational way, guys. I'm really happy with this because I was always thinking, how can I now just get all the data out of these videos, all my knowledge, all the knowledge that I got in the last like 11 years of this Bitcoin industry, how can I pass this on to the next people, to the next generations, to all those people out there? There is not a platform that does that. Yes, there are some courses and mostly focus on trading and mostly focus on that. I don't want that. I want to create a complete educational platform that will be community driven, where the community decides also, hey, what subjects do we need to add? And then we will start to record videos. It will cost me a shitload of time, but I don't care. In this bull market, I want to build this. I want to give back to the community. I want to give back to all the VIPs that ever invested in the Bitcoin family. And giving back is a beautiful thing to do. I'm getting goosebumps. It makes me feel amazing. So yes, it will cost me a shitload of time, but I don't care. I want to leave behind something really cool, educational, that everyone will be able to use to educate themselves. Why? To become free. Because that is exactly what Bitcoin did for me. It set me free. It was my gateway to freedom. And it needs to be also your gateway to freedom. And the only way to get you into Bitcoin more, or your grandma, or the taxi driver, or those people that really don't understand Bitcoin yet, is to create something fun, educational, that they can use. And that is what we're doing at the moment. If you want to become a core team member or part of the Didi Bam Bam Army, please say this to the people in the Telegram group. They will add you to a special group so that you can really build this beautiful project out to something amazing that we collectively give to the community, guys. And there is huge plans for the future. There is already a white paper. We even already selected some land to build a really cool Didi Bam Bam campsite. Yes, I tried to build a hotel. Yes, I tried to build villages. Yes, I tried to build all of that. But in the end, I always needed to do it all by myself. Why? Because other people just don't want to help. They just talk about helping, but they only want to step in when everything is ready. A campsite is different. A campsite is not that big of an investment. And if you do this in a decentralized way, it is a tiny investment for all the OG members. And then we're gonna build something physical where families, friends, all can gather to get more education in the real life world. This project is the last time I'm gonna try and launch something really kick-ass cool for the community, because you know, I have tried a lot of things in these last 11 years and not all of them succeeded, but this one is gonna succeed because I have a team with all same-minded people that really want to change the world into a better place. So this is the last project I will ever launch, didibambam.com. And for the rest, I will just do what I need to do. I am a Bitcoiner. I'm still all in with my whole family. I will stay all in with my family. There's no single thing in my head, not one cell, that thinks about opening a bank account, because I've been proving now in the last 8 years that you can easily live without a bank account in this world. We did it as a family of 5 with a dog, by now also with a turtle. We have proven it is possible to live without bank accounts, just all in Bitcoin. It's not just possible, it is also even 10,000 times better than living with a bank account, because our capital kept growing, and your capital will be growing as well as soon you put it into Bitcoin, not into those fiat shitcoins, euros and dollars that will make you and keep you poor. Bitcoin is the opposite, and that is all what this educational platform is going to be about. How could you integrate Bitcoin into your lives to live a different lifestyle, but also just all the simple knowledge from the beginning, guys. Now, I think I said like Didi Bam Bam enough now, but if you want to know more about Didi Bam Bam, then go to didibambam.com or click on the links down below this video so you join the Telegram group. The first 100 people that already joined in the last weekend, is all the VIP people that already are joining. You can still join now as well. Go and check everything out over there, guys. And yes, I will keep repeating this a couple of times this week because I really want this project to succeed. And for all those people that now want to say, oh, you're a scammer, you're a shiller, you're this, I don't give a fuck. I am Didi, and I say Bam a lot. I am a true Bitcoin OG, as I'm in this industry since 2013. I started with mining, I went into trading, I went into investing. I already started education full time the last 4 years, creating videos every fucking day, and already sharing all the knowledge I have in the last couple of years through YouTube to the people out there, out of passion. My passion is to educate you. But now I realize it was not structured. This time on didibambam.com, it's gonna be structured education for all of you out there. Now, please visit that website. That was the news for today, guys. 15-minute news. But that's just how enthusiastic I am about this. Please check it, and hopefully you will be as enthusiastic as well. Now, let's jump into the charts. The first chart is not a chart, guys. It's just a website. We talked about it in the news. I just want to show you that you understand that you're on the correct website. It's this website, didibambam.com. You can see the white paper over there, the concept, BAM, from baby to teenager to adult. Of course, you can watch a video about our packages that we also have there over there. Just so you know, understand what we're doing, go to this website. Now, the charts. The chart, the 4-hour chart, is of course the first chart that we always are on, and this 4-hour chart is showing you something amazing, because I told you yesterday, if we find resistance at that yellow line, exactly at that level, but we did find resistance, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and we will find resistance, we come back to this green line. And that's exactly what we came back to. This is green line 62,000. So this body is also lower than this body. So yes, we could even close a body around this 62K level before we go up again. Again, we broke out of that we retested, we went up, resistance, coming back, maybe then after the retest, again moving up slowly to this next level, 65K. Again there, I expect then the same. It's just how Bitcoin moves. So we go up, resistance, we come back, we retest, we go up, maybe a little bit pullback, then we break, we come there, resistance, we come back, resistance, we come back, and then we go up. That's just how Bitcoin moves. That's the kind of chart that we are looking at already for years, guys. But still, it's very bullish. We are above 60K, amazing times ahead for Bitcoin. Also on the weekly, we can see this. Here I drew this one like a couple of days or a week ago. I told you guys, this dotted line is the resistance. We broke that, we broke out, or we directly take off, or we come back and we retest and then take off. And we are doing the second now, the second scenario. We're retesting it on the weekly chart. Every candle is a week. Also on the top, I told you, we need to break this dotted line. If we don't break this dotted line over there, it will be resistance and we will be returning back to the green line. And if we don't keep support, even to that red line over there. The red line is slowly crawling up now. So that's all possible, guys. That's just how these charts move. Again, this was very bullish. Let's cross over there, breaking out of the RSI, very bullish, and soon probably even going into green bars on the weekly chart. On the 5-day chart, we already are green. On the weekly chart, every candle is a week, we are not green yet. But that will soon happen, and you need to be in Bitcoin when that happens, because that will be a massive breakout to 80 to 90K levels. Now, I have a few more amazing charts. Let's jump into those as well. Bam, this one. I'm going to make my face disappear. This one is the Bitcoin all-time high chart. We can see that it now has been almost 204 days since the last all-time high. It's almost like 7 months. The all-time highs in the previous bull markets, for example 2010, we had 11 new all-time highs. In 2011, we had 28 new all-time highs. In 2013, we had 35 new all-time highs. The 2017 bull market, when most of you stepped in, we had 67 times a new all-time high. This is this area. These green bars mean new all-time highs. 67 times a new all-time high. Then in 2020, 11 times a new all-time high, or less, because that was a double top. And now 2023, now 2024, sorry, 6th time till now, only 6th time. We still have a shit of new all-time highs to be created. That's also what you see in the bottom part of the chart, the days between the all-time highs. Just check, it always happens the same way. There's a huge distance between these new all-time highs. Every time, every time. I don't expect any different this time again. I expect these all-time highs to be there in 2024 but then also a lot of new all-time highs in 2025, because that is the most bullish year. Very interesting chart. Then we have this one. This chart is showing me the Bitcoin price after the halvings. Now, these purple, blue and green line is the 2012, the 2016 and the 2020 bull market. 2017 and 16 was a single blow-off top, 2020 was a double top, and of course this one 2012, that was the long one, that's also a single top, again 2 times a single top. If we would put these lines now in today's chart, in today's levels, then at the moment we are underperforming all of these charts, underperforming all of these previous bull markets. So we were outperforming them over here, then we were the same, now we are underperforming it, because if we would be in the 2016 bull market, we already would be around 80K. If we would be in the 2016 bull market, we now would be even higher, around 90K. If we would be in the 2012 bull market, we would already be at 600K. That is how steeply these bull markets grew after that halving. Now, the halving was over here. We're in a very long sideways movement. In the other bull markets, there was also a sideways movement, almost as long as that one, but we increased a little bit in price. Now, the huge difference is, that's what you need to keep in mind. I'm going to look if I can put my face on the screen, because maybe it's important that you see my face when I have the expressions. The huge difference is, and you need to keep that in mind, is that this bull market, the current one, made an all-time high before the halving. Those other bull markets, they made an all-time high after the halving. So that is why the difference is in the chart. They grew a little bit faster after the halving because they needed to create a new all-time high, but still it was a pretty sideways movement. But the current one is making a more sideways movement because we created an all-time high before the halving. Now that we have that settled and said, what do you expect of this black line after the next couple of days, week? I expect a move all the way up to these kinds of levels over there. And yes, it can take all the way, at the moment we are at 170, till day 500, so another year before we arrive at these levels, but that's what I expect. Arrive at these levels of 160, of 120 to 160,000 US dollar per Bitcoin. And I can draw it for you, but that will be drawing with sloppy hands. So what I expect is maybe another bit sideways, and then we slowly start to move up, and then oh yeah, we retrace again a little bit, then we go higher again, and people, oh 100k, oh resistance, back to 80k, and then again another pump to 120, a little bit back again, and then again, okay, maybe we go to 160 there in the top. And this will be the top. And from there, we will again see a slowly bear market, and we retest again. We think, no, it's not the bear market. Yes, it is the bear market. And then we go and continue all the way here to we bottom out at the bear market, 60k-ish, and then we start to build up again to new halvings. Something like that, guys. That is what I expect, and that's also how it looks beautiful in line with this chart. Yes, of course, with my face exactly, but also exactly important, in front of the important part. Now it's there, guys. Now, do I have one more chart? Yes, I think I have one more chart. Let me go into this chart. I need to go here. This chart, why is this chart important? Because this chart is showing you that, yes, at the moment we are paying less sats every day for a US dollar. And that's something that you need to understand, because that's the opposite of the inflation that the US dollar and the euro have. You need less Bitcoins every year to buy $1. We need to buy, for example, over here, at that halving, we needed 8 million sats to buy $1. At the next halving, we only needed 150,000 sats to buy $1. At the next halving, we only needed around 12,000 sats to buy 1 Bitcoin. At this halving, we only needed 1,500 sats to buy $1. Sorry, not 1 Bitcoin, $1. So the amount of sats, the smallest denomination of a Bitcoin, is decreasing tremendously. We need to pay less and less and less Bitcoins to buy $1. That is why you should be in Bitcoin, because the dollar is undergoing inflation. Bitcoin is exactly the opposite. It's increasing in value. Yes, amazing charts again, guys. Oh man, short term, it's always beautiful to trade. Also in that new platform, there will be trading signals for Bitcoin and also about altcoins. There will even be an AI feature that you will be able, guys, to chart yourself, to do TA yourself, to do even predictions. But more about that, check it in the Telegram group, guys. These charts, they tell you every time the same story. We are exactly at that moment of 168 days now to 170 days of doubtful situation. Sideways price movements of Bitcoins. Everyone starts to doubt. Probably this bull market is over. Probably 74k was already the all-time high. Probably that was a triple top. Probably there's the 5.3 theory. Probably. That phase is almost over. We are going into the phase that will make people say, again. Why didn't I buy? He said it so many times, I should buy around 50, 60k. Why didn't I buy? Now we are there already at 80k. And then at 80k, that is exactly the wrong moment that you will start buying. Because then probably at 85k, we will walk into resistance, fall down to 70k. You will be selling with loss again. Shit, it is not going higher. And then from that level again, we start to accumulate, and bam, Bitcoin goes above 100k. That's the biggest mistake people make out there. They doubt too much because they haven't been in these cycles enough. So for me, it's very simple. we will go to a beautiful price around 85 to 95k. There will be resistance. We will fall back in January, February, I think 2025, to a level of around 70k again, where we go consolidate, and then again from there we start to build that last part of the bull market all the way in 2025, end of the year above 100k, probably ending up between 120 and 160k. And I am saying this without any doubt. And yes, maybe I will be wrong, but at least I didn't doubt myself, because this is how exactly the Bitcoin cycles have been moving in the last 3 cycles, 12 years, and I believe it's gonna move exactly the same again. Now, that were the charts, guys. I'm gonna jump now into the last part. Last part, guys, inspirational quote. Yes, I did already a lot of inspirational things in the news item, but I will also end with an inspirational quote, and this one is one of my favorite ones. Love the life that you live and live the life that you love. Yes, Bob Marley quote. I just love it. I just love that quote, guys. I think the quote is so powerful and so true that everyone should really understand that quote. Love the life that you live and live the life that you love. Because it is important that whatever lifestyle that you're living, you should be loving it. Don't treat it as something hateful. Don't hate your life. If you hate your life, you need to change. But if you accept that the life that you're living is a beautiful life, you will start to love the life that you live. The moment you love the life that you live, your complete inner self will change into something very positive. You will get a shitload of positive energy because you love the life that you live. But if you're stuck, and you don't know if this is the life, the optimal life that you love, then you need to start to live another life. Then you need to start to live the life that you love. It's very powerful. Either accept and love the life that you're living, and if it's impossible to do that because you just don't love the life that you're living, change your path. Create a new path. Start to live the life that you love. That's the only thing you need to do in this life. To live the life that you love. And that will give you a shitload of positive energy and love and everything. You will attract the most beautiful things in life just because you live the life that you love. Because else you get in this negative circle, and you stay in this negative circle, and you will attract a lot of negative energy, negative people, negative situations. You don't want that. You want to attract all the positive things in life. And the only way to attract all the positive things in life is when you start to turn positive as well. And when do you start to turn positive? The moment you start to live the life that you love. I think it's very powerful, very deep. Let me know down below what you think about this quote. But I think if you start to integrate that quote into your life, then everything will go by itself. You just need to change a simple switch in your mind, that you now will start to live the life that you love. Or that you just fully accept that the life that you're living is already the life that you love. Also fine. Some people love to work, some people love their job, some people love to be who they are at the moment. But still, they sometimes think, maybe I should change because they see me walking on the beach, or see another person sailing around the world. Whatever it is, the grass is always greener on the other side. But we all know that's not true. The grass is not always greener at the other side. It just seems greener. It doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it worse. It just makes it different. But if you really feel that your life could be better, then you need to start to live the life that you love, guys. I think that is a very powerful quote that I will leave this video with, guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video again, then please give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Let me know down below what do you think about everything, guys. The news, are you going to check the website, the charts, are you going to understand now the Bitcoin cycle, and of course the inspiration quote at the end. Thank you. I wish you an amazing day on the 8th of October already. Number 8, the lucky number of my father. Number 10, his number on the back when he was a professional football player. Amazing day to announce that news that I just announced. Go check didibambam.com. Bam.